Hello everybody, my name is Chris Madrid, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Soviet film theory and how filmmakers like Pudovakin, Einstein, Griffith, and Bazin create reality through their editing and framing. Let's start off with Vsevolod Pudovakin. He was known for his montage technique that would show various different shots to create meaning and emotion, and the purpose of this was to develop the characters and story through these montages. Sergei Einstein took his technique even further than Pudovakin with his intellectual montage, and the purpose of this was to provoke an intellectual response from the audience by colliding powerful images that could be full of chaos or violence at times, but this technique is supposed to get an emotional effect out of the audience. D.W. Griffith was known for his continuity editing technique that would use cross-cutting and different types of shots, particularly close-ups, to build suspense and deepen the story emotionally for the audience. And finally, Andre Bazin, who would use the long take technique and deep focus technique, and this would emphasize the continuity of time and space and encourage the audience to engage in the film's world, which would maintain the semblance of reality. And this last technique of Andre Bazin's is the one that I find closest to my sense of reality, because when done right, it's a filming technique that I find the most realistic because it forces the audience to really focus on what's happening on screen. And in reality, we don't have camera cuts, so I always appreciate a movie or a show that attempts a long take, and so many films and shows have used this technique, like Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, Sam Mendes' 1917, Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker. But my favorite use of the long take is from season 1, episode 4 of True Detective. In the last 7 or so minutes of this episode, when Rustin Cole, played by Matthew McConaughey, kidnaps a drug dealer in one whole long take while chaos and violence around them goes out of control in the neighborhood, and it's done right in this episode, and I really appreciate it. And it really, for me personally, it heightened the suspense and the drama and intensity of this huge long take. And that's why I love, and it's rare nowadays that, a filmmaker or film will attempt a long take. And I give credit to Andre Bazin because he was pretty much the first one to attempt this long take and introduce it to film, particularly with his film Bicycle Thieves. And ever since then, that film and his technique has influenced many other filmmakers and films to use the long take, and I really appreciate it for that. And it's the one that I find closest to my reality, for me personally, But yeah, thank you.